Here's a striking poster from Pushpa 2, the rule that captures the intense face-off between Allu Arjun's Pushpa and Fahad Fasil's Bhanwar Singh Sub-Inspector, set against a blazing red backdrop, perfectly symbolizing the film's high-stakes drama and raw energy. Pushpa 2, The Rule, making of a pan-India blockbuster. 1. Introduction to a C24 cinematic landscape. Indian cinema in 2024 continued its undeniable shift toward pan-India blockbusters, big-budget spectacles that cross language and regional barriers, targeting mass audiences across the nation and overseas. After the massive success of Pushpa The Rise 2021, expectations ran high for its sequel. Pushpa 2, The Rule emerged as the highest-grossing Indian film of 2024, pulling in between Rs 1,642 to Rs 1,800 crore worldwide. Domestically, it crossed Rs 1,381 crore, numbers so colossal that comparisons with hits like Kalki 2898 AD, Rs 1,042-1,200 crore seem almost eclipsed too. Genesis of the sequel and early hype. Following The Rise's cult status among fans, Pushpa 2 was announced with anticipation in tow. Directed and co-written by Sukumar, produced by Mithri Movie Makers and Sukumar Writings, the sequel promised to elevate the saga with a stunning grand scale and expanded narrative. Pre-release buzz intensified with theatrical posters like the one above, teasers, and a strategic release date planned. Originally slated for August 15, 2024, the date was postponed to December 6 to avoid clashing with the release of Chhaava, and finally settled at December 5 to maximize box office impact. 3. Production scale technical aspects. Though exact budget figures are often speculative, estimates place Pushpa 2 at around Rs 350 or 500 crore, a figure in line with similar grand-scale Indian films of the time. Shot across diverse locales, the film's visual tapestry boasts meticulous cinematography, high-octane action choreography, set-based grandeur, and immersive production design. Devi Sri Prasad's music, from the viral Pushpa Pushpa to the stormy energy of Peelings, added to the hype with multilingual appeal. 4. Cast and character depth. Allu Arjun reprised his role as the dynamic Pushpa Raj, an anti-hero whose swagger and emotional layers struck a chord with millions. His transformation and on-screen magnetism drive the film's score. Rashmika Mandanna returned as Shrivali, portraying a character both emotionally anchoring and inspiring. She called the role personally transformative. Fahad Fasil as SP Bhanwar Singh brought dark charisma and intensity, elevating the core rivalry with Pushpa. Supporting players, including Jagapati Babu, Anasuya Bharadwaj, and others, enriched the drama with depth and nuance. 5. Plot outline, narrative appeal. At its heart, Pushpa 2 follows the rise of Pushpa Raj as he expands his red sandalwood smuggling empire. Navigating rival factions, political manipulation, and deadly betrayals, he steps deeper into power while the stakes escalate dramatically. The dynamic between Pushpa and Bhanwar Singh, a lawman opposing a criminal, builds an electrifying conflict that anchors the narrative. Themes of ambition, vengeance, identity, and survival thread through the sprawling story, presented with masala-style punch and emotional beats. 6. Music, marketing, virality. Music played an instrumental role. Pushpa Pushpa became the fastest song to reach 50 million views within days of release. Other singles like Suski, Kisik, and Peelings were launched in multiple languages and went viral on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Sales of audio rights reached impressive heights, Rs 65 crore, while music and satellite rights achieved massive valuations, Rs 425 crore collectively. The Chai Step dance from Pushpa Pushpa became a global trend. Promotion included creative posters, trailers, countdowns, 100 days to rule, and strategic coordination, building mass anticipation by release day. 7. Multilingual release strategy competition. The film premiered simultaneously in Telugu, Hindi, Tamil, Kannada, Malayalam, and Bengali, targeting massive pan-Indian appeal from day one. International distribution was strong too. For instance, North American rights sold for a record $7. 4 million, indicative of global confidence in the franchise. Competition. Released ahead of Chhaava, the filmmakers smartly chose early December to dominate screens. Box office rivals included Kalki 2898 AD, Stree 2, but none rival Pushpa 2 in scale. 8. Opening weekend early box office. From day one, Pushpa 2 smashed records. A staggering Rs 210 crore opening day, the biggest ever in India at that point. Paid previews brought in Rs 11 crore, surpassing RRR's Rs 9.4 crore record. Advance bookings hit Rs 91 crore, again breaking prior benchmarks. Within 3 days, global numbers climbed to Rs 575 crore, crossing Rs 400 crore in India alone, and ambitions for Rs 1000 crore felt achievable. 9. Box office milestones trajectory. The film's explosive Pushpa 2, The Rule, The Reign continues. From box office to pop culture domination. 1. Box office journey week by week. When Pushpa 2, The Rule hit theaters on 15 August 2024, it wasn't just a movie release, it was a nationwide event. With record-breaking advance bookings and over Rs 100 crore in pre-release business from theatrical rights alone, the stage was set for an unprecedented run. Week 1, The Hurricane. Day 1, Rs 175 crore worldwide gross, smashing the previous record set by Kalki 2898 AD. Day 2 to 4, consistent Rs 100 plus crore daily collections thanks to extended Independence Day weekend. Week 1 total, quoted Rs 750 crore worldwide with Rs 450 crore domestic share. Week 2 holding strong. The second week saw only a 35% drop, a rarity for big openers. Continued dominance in Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and North India's Hindi belt, crossed Rs 1000 crore in just 12 days. Week 3-4, global domination. Overseas performance peaked in UAE, USA, Australia and Malaysia, surpassed RR's lifetime overseas earnings by the 20th day. Week 5 onwards, record breaker by the end of its run. Domestic gross Rs 200 crore plus, overseas gross Rs 600 crore plus, worldwide gross Rs 800 crore, became the highest grossing Indian film of 2024 and third highest of all time after Dangal and Bahubali 2. 2. Audience reception. The reaction to Pushpa 2 was fervent and deeply emotional. Multiplex versus single screen. Multiplexes applauded for its technical finesse, crisp editing and cinematic scale. Single screens. Massive whistles and cheers for Allu Arjun's mass dialogues and fights. Regional celebrations. Andhra, Telangana, Milk Abhishekam, ritual bathing of posters in milk. Mumbai, Delhi, Hindi-speaking fans embraced Pushpa Raj's swagger. Kerala, Fahad Fasil's menacing villainy drew packed houses, international craze. In Dubai, shows ran as late as 2:30 am. In the USA, it became the first Telugu film to gross over 20 million. 3. Critical analysis positives. Allu Arjun's performance widely hailed as career-defining. Sukumar's direction, balanced commercial mass appeal with nuanced character arcs. Music, Devi Sri Prasad's background score elevated tension and emotion. Criticism. Some felt the runtime 3 hours could have been trimmed. A few critics pointed out overindulgence in hero glorification. 4. Cultural impact. Pushpa 2 didn't just dominate theaters, it invaded everyday life. Dialogues, lines like Pushpa naam sun ke flower samjha kya, fire hai main became daily slang again. Fashion, Pushpa Raj's rugged flannel shirts and lungi look sold out in markets. Memes, Instagram and X, Twitter flooded with Pushpa-themed reels. Music influence, Srivalli 2, Hit and The Rule anthem were everywhere from weddings to gym playlists. 5. Comparison with other 2024 blockbusters film worldwide gross genre strengths. Pushpa 2 Rs 800 care action drama mass appeal plus storytelling. Kalki 2898 ADRS 650 CE RS sci-fi epic VFX scale plus star power. Stree 2 Rs 7 Toonsy CAR horror comedy script plus humor plus repeat value. 6. Industry impact. Cemented Telugu cinema as the driving force of pan-India blockbusters. Pushed budgets higher for upcoming mass entertainers. Elevated Allu Arjun's brand value for endorsements and OTT deals. 7. Legacy and future possible Pushpa 3. Sukumar hinted at leaving a few open threads in Pushpa 2, sparking speculation that Pushpa 3, the final rule, could arrive by 2027 awards. Expected to sweep Filmfare South, Sima and possibly India's Oscar entry consideration. 8. Conclusion. Pushpa 2, The Rule is more than just a 2024 box office record holder. It's a cultural storm, a celebration of mass cinema, and a showcase of how Indian films can blend local flavor with global appeal. From fiery dialogues to box office milestones, it didn't just continue Pushpa's story, it carved a place in cinematic history.